Oh, you thought the drama was over? Nah, we're just getting started. What happened at Papoose and ClaressaShields' private wedding? It's straight out of a Tyler Perry movie mixed with a Zeus Network reality show. Picture this: a flying wig, Remy Ma screaming, and Papoose frozen at the altar like Elsa. Chaos, betrayal, and enough tension to shut down New York. But here's the twist. Remy didn't just show up uninvited. She went full WWE mode, dragging Claressa in front of everyone. And Papoose? Bro stood there like his Wi-Fi went out, leaked footage, secret invites, and a fallen lace front. Trust, you won't believe the wildest celebrity ambush of the year. Stick around, things are about to get real messy. Let's rewind this chaotic tale. It all starts with Remy Ma not being on the guest list. Picture a quiet ballroom in the hills outside Atlanta, flickering candlelight, and a flawless bride, ClaressaShields, two-time Olympic gold medalist. The groom? Papoose, the self-proclaimed king of loyalty. The wedding was kept secret, mainly to keep Remy Ma far away. But Remy, being Bronx royalty, wasn't going to miss this. She found out about the event through a private Snap story from a mutual friend who accidentally shared it with her. Not one to back down, Remy showed up uninvited, in red heels, a trench coat, and a clear mission. Chaos was about to unfold. Sources say Remy breezed past security, telling an usher, "Don't touch me, I've got history with the groom," and stormed into the ballroom like it was a rap battle. Claressa, mid-toast with a champagne flute in hand, was interrupted when the music stopped. Guests gasped, and a bridesmaid whispered, "Oh no, she's here." Remy approached the stage, stared at Papoose, then turned to Claressa. The infamous wig snatch followed. A video, later removed from TikTok, shows Remy grabbing Claressa's lace front, yelling, "You thought I wouldn't find out!" Guests scrambled to capture the moment. But Papoose? He stood motionless, holding the ring box like it was evidence in a criminal case. Claressa, the trained fighter, didn't throw a punch. Claressa stood there, holding her wig in one hand and her dignity in the other, calmly speaking to her maid of honor, possibly saying, "Grab my purse," or "Get my gloves." Security? Nowhere to be found, as they were on a break, reportedly enjoying the vegan buffet. This is where the drama took a turn into dark comedy. A guest, allegedly a cousin of Papoose, claimed that after snatching the wig, Remy didn't shout. Instead, she raised her glass and said, "To loyalty may it rest in peace." Shakespearean? The guests were stunned. One woman passed out, another tried to live stream but had her phone in selfie mode. Claressa? She was working through the 5 stages of lace front grief. And just when you thought it couldn't get crazier, Remy pulled out a manila envelope. Inside, alleged DMs, hotel receipts, and a whole lot of proof. A guest in the second row spoke up as Remy waved the documents and said, "You've been sneaking around? Since last August? You told me it was about boxing. You never said it was this kind of ring." Instantly, the room buzzed with whispers. Let's hit pause again because this right here changed everything. It wasn't just about a wig anymore. It was about deception, overlapping stories, and one man who pledged forever to 2 different women. And the most shocking part? The whole thing was accidentally streamed live. By whom? The wedding DJ, who forgot to log off his Twitch, the clip. Hit Instagram before Claressa could fix her hairline, quickly spreading across the shade room, lipstick alley, and even a parody Twitter profile posing as Remy's chihuahua. Just as Remy spun around to leave, hair flip and all, Papoose finally came back to reality. But instead of going to Claressa's side, he headed straight for Remy, leaning in and saying, "I told you I wasn't ready. They rushed me into this wedding." Gossip had already been floating that Claressa sped things up to avoid more Remy-related drama, and now the whole ballroom was stunned by Papoose's move. Apparently, the secret wedding wasn't as mutual as those fancy gold-trimmed invites made it seem. Remy let a manila envelope fall, and instead of giving it to Claressa, Papoose grabbed it, clutching it like it held all the answers. Around them, everything unraveled. Claressa stood frozen, bridesmaids were in chaos, and someone on the groom's side mumbled about backyard weddings full of industry types. Then Keandra, Claressa's cousin, lunged at Remy, igniting a Bronx vs. Flint standoff. Remy didn't flinch. She snapped back, warning she'd release receipts. Security showed up late, but by then, the internet had already exploded. Screenshots surfaced showing Claressa messaging Papoose while Remy still lived with him, and whispers spread about her burner Instagram liking his posts before the divorce. One damning DM read, "She won't be around forever. Let me show you loyalty." After the wedding chaos, Remy Ma made a bold exit, blasting "Conceited" from a black SUV. But here's the twist. Her driver took an unexpected detour to the hotel, where Papoose and Claressa were supposed to spend their wedding night. By the end of the night, Papoose never showed up, leaving Claressa heartbroken and alone. Remy shared a mysterious Instagram story. In the end, truth always prevails. The following morning, Papoose fell silent. No updates, no tweets, just a stark black and white image of him sitting alone on a bench with the caption, "Sometimes silence speaks louder than truth." The internet went wild with theories, and the aftermath grew worse. The wedding disaster went viral, with memes and wig jokes dominating social media. Remy Ma trended globally, but the true shock came when ClaressaShields went live on Instagram, tearfully sporting a hoodie and full makeup. Her caption read, "I didn't deserve this. Not on my wedding day, not from a woman I once admired." The drama reached its peak. Claressa confirmed the wedding was authentic, revealing she and Papoose had been secretly engaged for months and chose a private ceremony. She accused Remy of harassment, saying Remy sent cryptic messages and appeared at her gym. Legal action followed, with Claressa's manager announcing plans to file for a restraining order and seek damages for assault and emotional distress. Alleged surveillance footage showed Remy arriving with a duffel bag filled with combat boots, receipts, and a satin pouch for her wig. Meanwhile, Remy released a stunning video showcasing the wedding invitation, with the caption, "You invited me. You just didn't think I'd show up." Then came the bombshell. The prenup was exposed. The prenup leak revealed that if the marriage ended within 90 days, Claressa would get luxury cars, a Miami condo, and royalties from the Black Love brand, co-created by Papoose and Remy. The wedding? It wasn't about love, but leverage. Papoose, still silent, was seen in a studio wearing a hoodie that said, "Love is a battle." Claressa filed legal documents and appeared on The Breakfast Club stating, "Karma always comes back around. I didn't expect it to wear red heels." Meanwhile, Remy was working on Unbothered, the Remy Ma story, with wedding footage as the grand finale. Then came a voicemail from Papoose to Remy. "I never stopped loving you, I just stopped knowing how to show it." The internet now wonders, was this a wedding or a reunion in disguise? Remy Ma didn't just crash the wedding. She turned it into a televised TKO, and honestly, we're still recovering. After the wig snatch, the silent groom, broken vows, and a lawsuit in heels, one question remains. Whose side are you on? Was Remy out of line? Or did she do what most women only dream of when their ex tries to sneak away with a wedding and a gold-plated guest list? The drama doesn't stop there. Now we're left wondering if this was a victory, a betrayal, or just another unforgettable moment in wedding chaos. Was Claressa an unsuspecting bride caught in a Bronx storm, or a strategist trapped in a plan? Gone wrong? And Papoose, how did your loyalty disappear? This wasn't just a wedding, it was a battlefield in stilettos. The aftermath? It's only just beginning. Drop your hottest opinion in the comments. Team Remy, Team Claressa, or Team I just came for the memes. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because tomorrow we might reveal the after-party fight they tried to hide. This is where truth comes with receipts, sarcasm, and no filter.